Hey, hey, my beautiful soul tribe. Welcome, welcome to Ascend With Me Tarot. My name is Dawn. I love you guys so very much. Okay, so I know we still have a few of the zodiac signs to work on, but I need a break from that. There's a lot of karmic energy that's coming up in regards to relationships, so I just need a break from that, okay? It could be my own, because I'm dealing with a karmic purge relationship-wise myself. I don't know. I just know I need to take a break from it, okay? So in the meantime, Spirit actually they told me they want me to look into some ancestral messages. So that's what we're going to look. We're going to get some messages from our ancestors today. I'm going to light a little Palo Santo. Guys, I usually don't do this on camera. I usually do it like before and after, but we're just going to kind of tell our ancestors thank you. Ask them to clear the space. Clear the space, please. Clear the energy. Ancestors, thank you so much. Father God, Holy Spirit, archangels, higher beings, my higher self, my beautiful Manishla. I ask that you please clear the space of any negative energy and call forward. I call forward the energy for our highest good, highest clarity, for whatever messages you have for my soul tribe, myself, and my soul tribe collective, whatever messages that our ancestors would like to give us today. I am your open channel. I ask that you come through and give me clear discernment of the energy and help me to channel the messages clearly. Thank you. Archangel Michael, please put a white light of divine protection around myself, this reading, and my beautiful soul tribe. Thank you so very much. Archangel Raphael, please clear and open our heart chakras. Connect us with your beautiful healing energy. Help us to continue to move forward on our journeys with open hearts, open minds, higher vibrational energies. Thank you, archangels. Thank you, higher selves. Amen. All right, guys. Before we pull cards, let me go ahead and ground myself. I usually do that in the beginning too, but for some reason, Spirit had me pray first. Let's go ahead. All right, soul tribe, let's get started. Okay, so ancestors, Holy Spirit, what is the energy that our ancestors want to make us aware of currently? What should we be aware of the most currently in regards to our ancestral connection or messages? Okay, Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect and enjoy growth and reap rewards. So basically the ancestors are coming through and telling us that your work is paying off, soul tribe. If you are looking in the mirror, or if you are, taking your time to go within and reflect on all your experience, okay? Reflect on your reactions, okay? I've been reflecting on my own reactions lately. So yeah, reflect on your reactions. Enjoy that you're always growing, and there's always rewards that come with doing the work, basically, okay? So the main message, they want you to understand you're moving towards a reward, towards growth, in every moment, whether it's a moment of being rewarded or if it's a moment of doing a karmic purge, right? In every single moment, they want us to always, have the ability or the awareness to go within and search our hearts, right? Search our souls, search with our ancestors for any kind of truth or lesson or understanding that we may need to gain, right? You're never going to find your answers necessarily outside of yourself. You'll find signposts, I'm hearing. So we'll find signposts that point us in this direction or point us in that direction outside of ourselves, but the true answers will always come from within you, okay? What else? What other energy do you want to talk about? Enjoy success and happiness. Focus on being happy. Focus on success, okay? Right? Okay. Whatever karmic purge that whatever karmic energy we've had to release, okay? Let it fully, truly be released. I'm still working on it, apparently, because that's why I can't do relationship right now, guys. It's like this same energy that I feel like is I know is a karmic energy, personally, that I've been working through, healing over, releasing. It just seems to want to pop its ugly head up in some of these readings, and it's so frustrating, right? Spirit saying, quit focusing on that. Quit focusing on the karmic energy. You've done the work. You've released these things, okay? Focus on your success. Focus on what makes you happy. What brings in your growth. How do you reward yourself? What is rewarding for you, okay? The karmic energy may always kind of circle around the outside trying to find its way back in, but you're strong enough, Spirit saying, to keep blocking whatever those energies have been for you, okay? So just know that it's over. The past is over. It cannot touch you, I'm hearing. They want us focusing on our success and what brings us happiness. You know, focusing on our growth, focusing on reaping our rewards, our harvest, I'm hearing, okay? But you got to take time to reflect on those things, not just the things that you've had to heal, right? They want us now. Okay, so instead of when we go within, for me personally, as I was like doing my healing and trying to figure out, you know, different energies, when I would go within, it was questioning about karmic energy. It was questioning, you know, about how to release. It was healing questions that I was asking myself. It was questions of awareness, putting the puzzle pieces together, right? It's like we've got the puzzle put together now. Spirit saying it's time to step outside of, you know, looking for the pieces that you need to put together. It's like time to step back. They're saying look at the puzzle that you've already put together. Okay, look at the whole puzzle now, and focus on the joy of the work you've done, the happiness, the reward of having a completed project, they're telling me, okay? Instead of going within and just focusing on what you're perfectly perfect. You know, always focusing on what do I need to change, or what do I need to do better, or how should I, you know, do this or do that. Instead of doing that, they want us to flip gears. They want us to go within and contemplate our joys, contemplate our successes, contemplate the things that we want to plant seeds and grow in. What kind of seeds do we want to plant for our rewards, for our joy, for our happiness moving forward, okay? Exchange energy to create abundance. Be open, and being open to, don't let your karmic cycles and the things you've been healing close you off from exchanging energy with others, okay? Right? Track down your fears and your desires. Be the hunter. Be proactive, okay, in your own life. Be proactive in your own walk, in your own destiny. Be proactive, okay? So in order to create abundance, exchange of energy is necessary. We have to work with one another. You can't just close yourself off, right? This world is an energetic world, and the way that, you know, we're meant to succeed in this world is through energy exchange. Even with those karmic energies, those were necessary energetic exchanges to get us to where we're at now at this point, you know. So it's like looking at everything as a blessing, even if it didn't feel like a blessing at the time, okay? Even if you feel like you're being stalked, okay? Take the power away from that stalkish energy, whatever this energy may have been that makes you feel that way. Take the power away from it, you know, and say, you know what, it's a blessing in disguise. You get no power from me. I'm gonna grow from whatever you're trying to send my way. I'm gonna see it as God allows this, and so God is gonna grow me through this. You have no power over me. Only my God and my higher self do. Okay, tell yourself that about these energies. But anyway, so let's keep going. So where do you want to go, Spirit? Hold on. They want to talk about the rewards. Okay, let me go to my Ganesh deck. Lord Ganesha. So this is rewards coming in. We're being rewarded because we've taken the time to reflect, to go within, right? It's like you're not trying to, you're realizing like your existence, your walk, even these karmic energies, that you've had to purge, it's because you were on that vibration at one time. So you can only draw towards you what matches a vibrational signature that's within self. So that's why we're supposed to not have judgment. We're not supposed to do like the finger pointing thing. It's not easy. We're supposed to just embrace each other in all experiences, okay, as a mirror experience. I'm working through trying to learn this. Spirit keeps telling me this, and some days I get it, and then some days I'm all up in my feels and I'm angry. I'm human. We're all human. And that's okay to be human, because you're human, you're spirit, but you're in a human experience, right? It's okay. Just embrace each and every day without pressure on yourself. Without pressuring yourself to be perfect, because nobody has to be perfect. Just understand that you're protected through every step of the way. Spirit wants me to tell you that. Embrace your protection, okay? Embrace your joy. If you can embrace that you're always safe, you're always protected, no matter what may be, on the outside of you, you're always your essence, your inner truth, who you are as a spirit, as a soul, as a creator, that is protected. So embrace your protection, and so that gives you your power. That's powerful if you know you're always protected. But let's talk about the rewards, Spirit. What is the rewards that are coming in? Wholeness. Your reward is your wholeness. Unity with all. Your healing. Wholeness speaks about healing too. Your balance, right? Balance and healing. Peace. Protection. You embracing anything your mirror reflects back to you. Just embracing it and, embracing it, accepting it, and what doesn't fit you, what you don't like looking at when you look in your mirror, releasing it without judgment against yourself. Releasing it without judgment against whomever may be reflecting that back to you as your mirror at the time, right? That's what they're trying to teach us to do, because we're always gonna have to exchange energy with one another. That's how we create abundance. You can't create a world, of abundance without having this trader energy, right? This is your spiritual practice is a reward, they're telling me, okay? So the spiritual practice we should all practice, Spirit's telling me, is to focus on your joy, focus on your success, okay? That should be the only spiritual practice that really matters. Focusing on fulfillment of high vibrational energy. Focus on the good, not always like stuck in the bad or the pain experiences, right? Letting go of that and stepping into our own spiritual practice of enjoying life, enjoying the successes and the happiness of life. It doesn't mean there's not going to be small failures or different energies that may come in and try to have a negative effect. That's part of life too, but that's the growing parts of life. We're becoming enlightened. Those parts of life are meant to move you towards your enlightenment, right? And the success and the happiness is what comes with in being whole and enlightened and reaping the reward of knowingness of your own protection, your own steadfast protection, I'm hearing, okay? What is this trader energy exchange? What do you want to say about that? Be open. Be open to exchange energies. Don't close yourself off or be afraid because of your past pain or someone who was moving out of devil energy. Don't let that person make you feel like you got to close off to the world, because not everybody is going to bring that same energy. That person was allowed to mirror that toxic energy to you at that time of your walk, because it's what woke you up to that there's forces in this world. There's negative and there's positive forces in this world, okay? No matter the fact that there are negative and positive forces, though, you are a being of light and positive forces. That's your essence. How you become whole is finding the balance and just accepting the negative for it is the negative, right? Accepting it for what it is, but not letting it shut you down to your own positive light that's already within you, right? Not letting the negative come in and cause you fear, worry, doubt, or anxiety, or needing to protect yourself. Embrace that you are always protected, even through all that stuff that you may have faced with those darker energies. You were protected through every step of it. Okay? So just embrace that you're always going to be okay. So you can always walk in growth and rewards. Walk in your success and your happiness, your spiritual practice of becoming enlightened. Accept those. Okay, so the negative forces they're necessary. The drama is necessary in order to heighten your spiritual practice, your spiritual awareness, your enlightenment. Okay? Is what the ancestors want you to be aware of. It's not a punishment. It's not because the person that, the other person or yourself are being punished or there's something wrong. That's why we shouldn't pass judgment. I get it. Oh, y'all, I'm struggling with this lesson. I really am, because I'm very loving. I'm compassionate. I'm very kind. I love all. So what I went through recently, it woke me up. It gave me a spiritual understanding that I didn't have before when it came to, negative and positive force in this world. It's helped me it's triggered me to actually go within and do some healing that I've been avoiding, that I didn't realize I was avoiding, right? It reminded me that, yes, I am always protected. It's done a lot of beautiful things for my growth here. But it still hurts, It still hurts, and I do. It's like, I feel like Spirit's really talking to me right now. Like, it's really hard to be open after you go through some pretty dark experiences. It's hard to want to be open, but we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be open. Maybe not open to the same old energies that you've already worked through, but open to new energies is what they're telling me, right? Being open to newness, okay? Not being afraid to just continue to be who you are. Yeah, you're innocent. So, tribe, open to that innocence. Don't lose your innocence. This is what these negative forces were coming in to try to trigger, right? It's like to try to take your innocence of the world away. There's an awareness of what is positive and that there's positive and negative forces, but it's not meant to take your innocence. Okay, that childlike innocence, that wonderment energy, that is your essence. Okay? See yourself and all others as innocent, I'm hearing. Because, it's important when you're trying to draw energy towards you. They're telling me. Okay, Spirit. What else? Yeah, guidance. All energy is for your guidance, right? You got all the different masters behind you. All energy is for your guidance. Towards you trusting your inner knowingness, your intuition, okay? You have an inner knowingness that is guiding you. So all these outside energies, all these outside triggers are truly meant to turn you inward, right? They're here to trigger you, to make you go within and test you on, are you going to follow your inner knowingness? Are you gonna stay asleep in the world? Are you gonna wake up to your inner guidance, your ancestral guidance, your intuition, your innocence? Are you gonna let your innocence shine through and be open in exchanging these energies to create your abundance, right? This matters, they're saying, okay? This is important. This is an important part of enlightenment, of our spiritual practice. Moving into the future here, okay? Yeah, it's part of our spiritual quest. It's like training. It's like getting the navigation tools for our own spiritual quest, right? They want us to concentrate and just accept all things as they come upon us. Just be in the energy of outrageous acceptance, I'm hearing. Okay, so let's talk about this a little bit more. I'm going to go through some of these energies here. So, wholeness. This is talking about us healing and just, embracing our healing, embracing that, you know, you're protected. You're going through a phase of growth. You will have a reward no matter what. Like you're working towards your own personal rewards. It's time, you know, always take time to reflect. Go within. That's, you know, that's where you're going to find the truth. I think I already said that, but let's just see. What do you want to say about that energy of wholeness, protection? Yeah, impression. Don't let the impressions from your experiences change the essence of who you are, is what I'm hearing. Because it's impressions in reverse. Your essence is already whole. Your essence is you know, as spirit, as your higher spiritual self, you know that there's nothing that can ever harm your spiritual essence, right? There's nothing that can ever break you or harm you or hurt you. Not really. So embrace yourself as spiritual and whole and healed, and do not let the impressions of this world take from you, take your innocence or your openness. That's what they're saying, okay? We're in this world, but we're not of this world. That's that energy I'm kind of feeling. Okay, what are the rewards? What does this lady enjoy? Growth and rewards? Yeah, by dealing with your issues and your fears, right? You're being triggered so that you will shine a light on your own fears, your own issues, and come up with a higher perspective of those things. Come up with strength of how to purge those things from your psyche, from your energetic signature, I'm hearing. That's why you're being triggered, not as a punishment. So everyone that you come across who's triggering you, Spirit's wanting us to have a higher perspective, and it's not easy, I know. Trust me, I know, but I'm working on it too. Spirit's like, have a higher perspective. Don't judge these people as guilty, right? Don't judge people at all. Don't judge, but just see that these people they're actors in your play, and so they're here to trigger you, to trigger your issues, to play out a scenario with you that's going to trigger your issues and your fears, maybe put you in a karmic situation that you're going to have to look at. It's to wake you up. So tell them thank you. Don't hold resentment. Tell them thank you. I know it, y'all, it's hard. I know, Spirit, it's so hard. It's really hard right now, especially when I'm in the thick of healing. So it's really hard for me. I'm going to admit it. Right? But we don't have to be perfect, Spirit says. You're already whole. You're already whole and healed. It's about a recognition of your true essence and just remembrance. Waking up to a remembrance of who you are. That's why these issues and fears come in and trigger us, to wake us up. That's why we can walk in this world without resentment, without judgment, without fear. Because we're in school. We're in our earthly school here. Okay, to transcend from one level of existence to the next. Okay, yeah. We got enigma. This is a new experience. What's being revealed to us, we're not used to this. This isn't how the world's used to moving. The new world that's here, you guys, that's coming in. I know me personally, I'm not used to having to think this way, move this way, the things that Spirit's been teaching me, right? It's different. It's easier to hold a grudge. It's easier to feel like, you know, someone has offended you. It's easier to let your pain give you this righteous indignation that, you know, you deserve to be hurt or angry or hold a, you know, resentment. But that's not the truth. That's what that's what we're trying to learn here. That's not the truth. Okay? Fear, anger, judgment is never justified in any form, is what I'm hearing. But you're not being judged for your triggers and your fears. You're just being shown how to work through them. There's no condemnation. I'm hearing there's no condemnation when we find ourselves in those energies. There's just an awareness Spirit's asking us to step into. Okay, and it's different. It's an enigma. We don't have that experience. I know I don't, right? Like, it's all new. Some days is easier and some days are harder. Some relationships it's easier to do that in, and some relationships it's really hard, right? And that's okay. We're a work in progress. Spirit wants us to focus on just continuing to go within and grow and you know, use our energy to plant seeds towards what's going to make us happy. Use your time to think, your emotional self to feel the joy of your dreams, the joy of your innocence, the joy of what brings you joy. What makes your heart light up and feel all warm inside? Because that's what's going to bring us in alignment. Okay, focusing on the joys and not the triggers and the fears, right? The triggers and the fears, they come along to wake you up, to push you to go within. But in order to pass whatever test that may have come, whatever the trigger was bringing, right? The triggers come in and it's like a test. It's like a wake-up call, okay? In order to pass that is to come into an alignment of forgiveness, okay? An alignment of acceptance, outrageous acceptance, an alignment of focusing on your success and your joy, right? That's going to bring you into alignment, okay? Is what Spirit's telling me. So tell me about spiritual practice and enlightenment. The Sun card a little more, please. Yeah, we got to be able to release, right? We got to release the old so we can learn the new, I'm hearing. So we're being taught. We're literally releasing our old fears, our old illusions, our old judgments against ourselves or others, our old impressions. We're being asked to release our old impressions and to come into the alignment of spirit, the spiritual way of being. Remembering who you are as a spiritual being. Okay? Release the 3D physical matrix learning. And be receptive to spirit. Be receptive to your feminine energies, whether you're male or female. It's about being receptive to the divine feminine energy, the nurturing energy, the confident energy, the energy of fertility and growth and acceptance and joy, okay? Be receptive to the energy of joy, I'm hearing. Yeah, this is all, everything we've been experiencing has been our navigation tools to help us clear up the things we've been unclear about from past lives or from the lineage, the ancestral lineage. We're always expanding. As you grow and you expand, your ancestors grow and expand with you, you know? So these navigation tools are just to help us clear up what's been unclear in regards to what does it mean to be a divine feminine? What does it mean to be nurturing? What does it mean when we go through these issues that hurt? Like, what does it mean? Okay? Does it mean that we're something's wrong with us, or that we you know, it's an energetic thing. It's not a you thing. It's an energetic thing, I'm hearing, okay? Yeah, we've been brought to the edge in regards to connections so that we can learn to bridge the gaps from the past. So a lot of these connections that we've been in this lifetime, guys, are connections. There are past life connections that we've had, that we've held on to unhealed energy around from, you know, karmic pain, karmic triggers and fears that these connections had us on edge, right? In order to cross the spiritual bridge, you have to be able to come off that edge and gain some type of healing and forgiveness around these connections that we're viewing as karmic. Okay? I feel like we're all karmic with one another. We do, you know, we're divine feminine, divine masculine, but we're also all karmic at one point or another. We're meant to purge those karmic energies within self. Remember, it's the mirror energy, right? So anything that you're holding as an offense against another may be something that you've also done against another, or maybe you have a past life cycle where whatever this person's done to you this lifetime, you may have done that to them last lifetime, and this is just like, you know, your mirror, like your reflection, so you can see how something feels, or you can, you know, get a deeper healing around the energy. I don't know. That's what I'm kind of getting, though. All right, so you can find your innocence again and be open to energy exchanges. Tell me about innocence and openness. Yeah, that's what these storms are. Storms ahead. Storms ahead, okay? Tell me about storms ahead. Yeah, these dramas, these storms are so to restructure us. They're not to punish us. Okay, all the storms that you face, it's about restructuring. It's about letting go of things, being freely letting go of something whenever it's no longer aligned, no longer structured for your path, no longer fitting. Okay, because it's triggering you fears or issues or drama, or there's a bunch of chaos. Like, that's just a sign to let it go. Detachment, right? Let it go. Not with judgment, not with anger, not with resentment, not with holding a grudge or feeling offended. And that's not easy, I know, especially when someone hurts you. But that's what Spirit's teaching us is what's right, what's spiritually expected of us. Okay, we're being restructured to see ourselves and all others as innocent, because we all are. We're all innocent. We truly are, you guys. Spirit sees you as innocent. You're here, you know, connecting with one another, triggering each other to be on the edge, but you're doing a job of bridging the gaps between understandings, between consciousness and vibration. Tell me about bridging the gaps. Yeah, pay attention. Spirit's watching you, right? You got their eyes on you. Pay attention. Pay attention to these things. And okay, yeah, pay attention and just always be transparent. Pay attention to others' transparency, but pay attention, always be transparent. This is how you're going to get through this with flying colors, I'm hearing. Always be transparent with yourself and all others, your authentic self. It's very important. Okay, when you're being transparent, then you can see clearly the things you need to pay attention to. That's another thing, right? When you're being your transparent self, right? When you're having to look in the mirror, it's like you're, whatever the signs are whatever the signs are trying to tell you, you'll see the storms, you'll see the chaos, and you'll see that you need to restructure in that because you're being transparent, right? So if something's triggering you, even though you're being transparent, your authentic self in a situation, but you're still being triggered in fears or dramas and things like that, that's a big sign they want you to pay attention to, that's a karmic situation that they're asking you to release so that you can restructure your path ahead, right? So you're not going to repeat a karmic cycle is what I'm getting here, okay? So you can be on your spiritual quest. It's going to be you can follow your inner knowingness clearly because you're standing in your own transparency, right? You can follow your guidance because you can see clearly because you've been transparent and genuine, okay, with all others. Continue to be transparent and genuine with all others so that your guidance isn't going to get foggy or confused. And this is part of your spiritual quest, is to be transparent, they're telling me, okay? So tell me about guidance. Yeah, introspection. Your guidance comes from your introspection, not from outside of yourself, right? You trust your feelings, trust your instincts, trust what you feel from within, trust your thoughts. You know, I'm not saying these negative stinking thoughts, but when something comes upon you and it's triggering you over and over in a fear, then that's a sign that you're not where you're meant to be. Whatever that is, you're not in the spot you're meant to be in. So that's trying to create a change in you. Yeah. In regards to relationship goals. Tell me about spiritual quest. Yeah, your spiritual quest has to do with a social gathering. And testing the waters. Testing some kind of social gathering and testing the waters is your spiritual quest. It's uncharted waters. It's so, guys, we're on a spiritual quest that's never happened before. It's uncharted waters, okay? But you're here to test whatever this is. You signed up for this, to test whatever this uncharted waters is. And it's got to do with social gathering, but I'm also getting some type of shamanic energy with this fire here. Okay, maybe you're on a shamanic journey, right? You're meant to walk through fire. I don't know. Tell me about this social gathering a little more. Yeah, the fire of your hidden emotions, right? There's some hidden emotions. I don't know what's going on with your spiritual quest. It's all about you balancing your emotions, okay? Look, you got somebody underneath her with a flashlight. It's like someone's searching for you, soul tribe. Something or your ancestors have been searching for you. It's like bringing them up from the depths of something. We got a lot of water energy here. A lot of water and fire energy here, okay? So it's got to do with, you know, bringing out these hidden emotions, focusing on your own luxury, hidden emotions, uncharted water, just, I don't know. Learning how to go with the flow, not hiding your emotions back, but being transparent is going to lead you to your luxury. Maybe it's uncharted waters, to feel safe to speak your feelings in all situations. Be transparent in all situations. Maybe that's new, right? We live in a society that has an opinion and wants to judge everyone else for their opinion too. Oh, you can't say this, or you shouldn't feel that way, or you shouldn't say that. Everybody is unique and individual. Who are we to tell anybody else what they should or should not feel, or what they should or should not say? Who are we to do that? Stay in our own lane, Spirit's telling me. Okay, let's learn to stay in our own lane and allow people to feel how they feel, to experience what they need to experience without trying to make us all the same, because we're not meant to be. We all have our own individual spiritual quests, you know? We all should be able to test the waters and be authentic and transparent and to try new things, right? And stop trying to follow the crowd all the time. Do you? Anyways, what else do you want to say, Spirit? Fate. I will never forget you, my love, but I must continue on with my life. Yes, these people, when you got to close down a cycle, close it down. Doesn't mean the love between you and this person never existed, or it won't move. You know, you won't take it with your spiritual self. It's already with you. These people that have hurt us. Okay, the love is real, whether it feels real in this physical or not, okay? But it's time to continue on with your life. If we are meant to be, the universe will find a way. So if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, then see it as a lesson, an experience that was a lesson. And continue to move forward and smell the roses, right? Don't let these experiences hold you back. Don't let past pain hold you back. Don't let it block you from your spiritual quest, from being social and going out there and putting yourself out, you know, out there to others. It's very important. I focus on the experiences in my journey rather than the destination. Don't worry about where you're going. Worry about where you're at. I'm hearing. Cool. Right? Don't worry about where you're going necessarily. Worry about where you're at. And if something doesn't fulfill your happiness, don't wait on it. I do not wait on others to fulfill my happiness. Right? You're not waiting around for someone to come back in, some lost lover, some emperor who did you wrong. Right? You're not waiting for that person to come back. Maybe they are your emperor, and the love that y'all experienced was intense and great and everything that you're holding on to. But the point is, you're not meant to hold on to it. You're meant to let things go. Once it's time to let them go, let them go. If it's for you, it will come back. But the divine is in charge. But you don't put yourself on pause and withdraw from the world or relationships or things like that, waiting on something that may not even need, that's not supposed to come back in this lifetime or not. You know, you just don't know. You don't have, it's like Spirit's telling us, stay innocent, be in your innocent energy, stay open, stay transparent. Don't hide back your emotions, feel your emotions and let them come out. You're allowed to feel how you feel. You're allowed to have an opinion, and your opinions change depending on your moods, right? You're allowed to do that. And anybody who wants to judge you or tell you should feel this way or you shouldn't feel that way or you should speak this way or you shouldn't speak that way can kick rocks. Okay? They're not on your path. They got their own unique path. You got your own unique path. And if they don't like what you got to say, then they don't got to be on your path. It's just as simple as that. Focus on your happiness. You're not here to fulfill anybody else. Those people are mistaken for trying to control you in any way. It's okay to be wrong and accept that you will make mistakes. It is. We're all here to make mistakes. It's actually really beautiful because it's how you grow. It is a part of the human experience. So accept these flaws with ease. Accept it with ease, okay? Yeah, as I heal, I'm setting us all free. So as you heal, you're setting yourself free, and you're setting those around you that have been karmically tied to you, you're setting them free too. Okay? It's about liberation. It's about freedom and equality. If someone cannot reciprocate my same efforts, I do not continue to try harder. I take it as a sign that we may not be on the same page at this time. And hey, it's outrageous acceptance. It is what it is. Work on your forgiveness. Work on your protection energetically, because some people don't have this same understanding that you have, Soul Tribe. So yes, they are going to try to hold a grudge or resentment or send you negative energy and be in this energy of unforgiveness. But your job is to hold on to the energy of forgiveness and not to let that energy pull you back. And I'm not saying you won't make the mistake of going back and forth, because I do. Okay? I get it. But it's okay. It's an opportunity to grow. It's an opportunity to strengthen your shields. It's an opportunity to gain more spiritual wisdom and knowledge and learn about your own self, where maybe you need to be more transparent with yourself. Maybe we need to learn how to be transparent with our own selves too, right? And also to be transparent with each other. So there are no mistakes. There's only opportunities to grow and to learn how to go with the flow of life. And I feel like that's what our ancestors are teaching us, focusing us on, right? They want us to close down these things from the past, not to hold on for dear life. Okay? Let it go. I'm hearing let it go. Just let it go. Let it go and flow. Move towards something new, something you've never tried before. Go into the uncharted waters. Test the waters. Deal with your hidden emotions. Let them rise up. Be transparent with yourself and others about it all. And if anyone wants to judge you, they're only judging themselves. So let them. And pray for them. All right? Pray for me, you guys. Because sometimes, like I said, I'm healing. I get angry. And when I see people trying to attack my soul tribe energetically, that shit pisses me off. You know, but I also need to understand that these people that are sending the attacks, they're at a different understanding than what we're at. So they're the ones that we want to set examples for, right? They truly are. As we set our example for ourselves, you know, they're allowed to be in our field of orbit here so that they can have their own growth too. So we're meant to forgive, we're meant to love, we're meant to see our own mirror. Don't, blame yourself for your lacking things that you hold. Don't hold nothing against yourself or another, basically. Be equal. Be in the energy of equality and just freedom, liberation, and not seeing anything as a mistake, but all things are, opportunities for growth, okay? I love you so very much. I'm going to get off here because I got to get back to work. Please like, share, or subscribe. I hope this helped you guys. Bye.